Hello, well, have you ever wondered whether you should be eating that much ice cream or that much chocolate or that much chips or whatever food? Well, today we're going to take a little dive into 5 foods that may or may not surprise you of how much the packet recommends that you should eat. And stay tuned for the funny story, but at the same time serious story that inspired this video. This is a ice cream here in Australia, and I'm going to link back to this one at the end. This is the lovely product that inspired this video. In this picture that you just see on screen now is 3 tubs of ice cream. Which tub do you think is the tub that is the recommended serve on the packet? Comment down below. Is it A, B, or C? And we'll reveal the answer at the end. Product number 1 is some chocolate. We all love a bit of chocolate, I think. I'm trying not to like it as much because of sugar contents. So this is a dark chocolate and it has nearly 50% sugar. But what do you reckon? 1, 2, or 3? I'm not going to give you too long on this one to answer down the bottom, but yeah, it is actually number 2. So number 2, 3 squares, which is a row of this chocolate, and then of course there was 7 rows, is a recommended serving size. Could you stop at 3? Or are you a, 1 block kind of person? Or a 12 block kind of person? I don't know. But 3 I think is, a lot of people couldn't stop at 3, I reckon. But it is dark chocolate, this one. So for product number 2, I've actually gone with some cereal. Now, chocolate, chips, ice cream, they're all like pretty junky kind of foods, I suppose everyone would agree, but we don't think about cereal as being a junky food. So an average size, I'll put it on the screen here now, is that bowl there. And that's not a very big bowl of cereal to fill you up till lunchtime and maybe till morning tea if you have the chance to have morning tea. And per 100 grams, this has 13.9 grams of sugar. So that's, in my opinion, a pretty high sugar content for a cereal. But could you stop at that tiny little bowl and would that fill you up for till lunch or morning tea? The next product is a little noisy, but I've gone with some chips. So this is a pretty plain packet of chips, if you like. Like the ingredients are just potato, oil, and salt. But again, like this one's not a high sugar content, but do you want to be eating a lot of this? And the recommended serving is like 25 grams, and that's a tiny little bowl, as you can see. Can you stop at 25 grams? And then of course the salt content, if we don't like having a lot of salt in our diet. This one is sea salt, so that might be a little bit better than just, a table salt. Product number 4 is soft drink. This isn't soft drink, sorry, but a bottle of soft drink. So if we were to have a cup of soft drink, the recommended serving size is 250 ml. How many cups these days in your cupboard that are 250 ml? Just a little question for thought. But in 250 mils of drink, the 3 that I looked at, there's anywhere between 17 to 24.5 grams of sugar in it. So that's a lot in my book. Anyway, and then there's the food acids and sodium and things like that they've added. So with my family drinking this, we actually add a Hydrate to it. It's called Hydrate. It is a little sachet that has no nasties, and it makes it taste a little bit like a fizzy drink. Well, it makes it like a fizzy drink. Product number 5 is the ice cream that we talked about earlier. So this ice cream inspired this video. I'll get to that in a minute. But the serving size is only like 50 grams, 49 grams. Which, was it A, was it B, or was it C? What did we guess? It was A. Who could stop at that tiny little scoop of ice cream? Normally we have at least 2, don't we? So the story that inspired this video. My beautiful children, the oldest one gets all of their ice creams ready on the night that we have ice cream. And I have taken a step back, he makes all of his siblings ice cream and puts it in the bowls and in the freezers until we're ready to eat it. And I saw him one night sort of take his ice cream over to eat in front of the TV. And I just glanced at it and it looked like this. It was a full bowl, a big bowl. And I just said, hey, hun, come back here. Let's have a little look at that. I said, that looks like a little bit too much ice cream. So we actually weighed it up and just had a little look at the packet there. And he had 400 grams of ice cream in his bowl. And I cut it back to 2 that night, and I have since cut it back further to like 100, which is, double the serving size. But yeah, I don't know, we've got to watch our beautiful children, but also too, these products, their serving sizes are so small to, I don't know, I'm guessing, there's no star rating on this one, but a lot of the time they have some star ratings. This one, there you go, the bottle has a star rating. So that's the mineral water again, that's not soft drink. Head over to this video next. I am going to have 5 swaps for these 5 products that you might like to try. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.